Hi, I'm Dylan McKenzie. Here is your entertainment news. Whitney Houston's family has agreed the Associated Press will be allowed one camera into her funeral this Saturday. While family members of the singer initially wanted a closed-door service, the feed will allow fans to take part in the funeral. The footage will also be available to broadcasters via satellite. Family sources say Houston will be buried next to her father in Westfield, New Jersey, who died in 2003. Madonna already holds the record for most top 10 singles, but has widened her lead once again. Her new single, Gimme All Your Lovin', featuring Nicki Minaj and MIA, jumped from 13 to 10 on this week's Billboard Hot 100 chart. It marks her 38th number one, extending her record over the second-place Beatles, who sit at 34. And speaking of the Beatles, Sir Paul McCartney has given up smoking cannabis to be a better influence for 8-year-old daughter Beatrice. McCartney says he has smoked his share, but when you're raising a child, responsibility kicks in. The former Beatle, who turned 70 this summer, says he was introduced to cannabis by Bob Dylan in 1964. McCartney has not explained why he didn't give up cannabis for any of his 4 other children. Film fans of Toronto rejoice. The newly titled Bloor Hot Doc Cinema will reopen this March. The Bloor Cinema was purchased in June and has undergone 7 months of renovation after a threat of closure. The doors will open on March 12th for a free screening of the documentary Wasteland. The grand opening will take place on March 14th with sneak peeks of the lineup at this year's Hot Docs Festival, starting in April. TTC Chair Karen Stintz will appear on tonight's episode of Undercover Boss. Stintz will don a wig and nose ring and do her best to blend in by learning how to drive a subway, repairing seat cushions, sweeping floors, and hauling garbage. When the show filmed in July, the TTC was facing budget cuts. She agreed to go undercover to see firsthand what services were necessary. Undercover Boss airs at 9 p.m. on the W Network. Niagara Falls tourists will have another sight to see this summer. Tightrope walker Nik Wallenda has been granted permission to walk across the Horseshoe Falls. The 6 Niagara Parks commissioners in attendance voted unanimously to allow Wallenda to cross the Canadian border. It's estimated the event will have over 120,000 spectators who will spend $20.5 million. And that's it for your entertainment news. Back to you in the newsroom.
Thanks, Dylan. That's all for Humber News for today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Amy Weinstein.
And I'm Philip Maciel. Humber News is written and produced by journalism students at the North Campus. You can also catch us online on YouTube. We'll see you next time.